Okay, so the other day I was scrolling through TikTok and I found this crazy video, and this is the video that I found right here. Of course I liked it and saved it. It's just like a crazy, they're just going wild, and the vocals are just so soulful. So I was like, you know what, I even commented, I gotta flip this sample like ASAP. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I already got the sample pulled up here in Serato, and I chopped it up a little bit, and not too much. I just like the very first portion of this whole thing that they were singing. So it sounds like this now. I warped it a little bit. I raised it up 6 notes up. It was originally right here, and I raised it up to G minor. For the sample is 152 because it's, I'm just taking it off the internet. They're not using a metronome. So once I found the perfect piece of the sample that I wanted to use, which is starting from right here. And the only reason I used it from this portion right here was because it did match with the metronome. If you can see right here, if I'm playing it, so I had to find a nice little piece that could match with the metronome, and I warped it. I didn't have to time stretch it. I left it at 0% here in Serato, so it matched perfectly. So somehow they had somewhat of a good tempo, but I did have to mess with the BPM, of course. For right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to find the chords, then change the sound to whatever I want. So let's go into Keyscape, grand piano, and let's try to find the chords. It looks like it says it's in G minor, but it's never in the original. But let's go ahead and try to find these chords. Let's play something. B, C, D. Okay, so it's 3 simple chords. It's in the B flat, C, D minor, then C and B flat again. Let's just start adding instruments in. So let's go and record this piano. Let's go. But we got basically the foundation now. So now the thing is just to find a nice good sound and start just, making a beat with it. Okay, now that we got that piano sound, let's go ahead and change the sound. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to use only stock sounds for the sake of this video. So let's go ahead into Alchemy, and I'm gonna look for a nice pad. And luckily I already have pads highlighted. So let's go with the first alone right here, one that I have 5 stars. So it should work out. Let's see how it sounds now. Ooh, I like this pad. The only thing now, we definitely have to EQ these vocals in. So let's go ahead and just add a EQ. Let's make it very muffled and vintage sounding, because there's a lot going on in the background. And I haven't upgraded Logic yet to Logic 11, so I don't have the stem separation. Either way, this is just one whole audio file, so that stem separation would be useless in this case. So let's go. Make sure I just get this portion. I want to make it distort a little bit of noise actually. I'm gonna go ahead and add another EQ. Yes, you can do that. That's allowed. Let's go. Let's go lift up the ratio. And then just go reduce some of this threshold. And then definitely let's EQ this pad. It's a little bit obnoxious right now, but let's see if we could find it let's see if we could just manipulate the sound a little bit here. Ooh, very spacey. Motion sounds good. Reduce some of the reverb and delay. And it looks like we're just gonna have to EQ it a little bit here. There we go. Still want some of that high end a little bit though. Right click, stereo pan, and then just leave it right there to the left, so just be kind of more wide. In the vocals, I will also do another stereo pan, the opposite direction. Okay, so for my second instrument, I'm gonna go ahead and use Moonwater keys inside Alchemy, and it sounds like this. Very subtle, and technically I don't want to use crazy sounds for this because the sample is already kind of much. It's a little bit too much. And I'm going to reduce a little bit of the high end here. And maybe some of this midsection a little bit. And definitely reduce some of that low end. I might reduce a lot of this high end actually, because it has this little flanger kind of sound. Flanger, whatever you want to call it. There we go. Hey, let's see if we could just manipulate this a little bit. Let's see if we can reduce this. There we go. That flanger. How do you say it? Is it flanger or flanger? It's a flanger, right? Flanger. Anyways, let's take that off. Okay, so for my third instrument, I was really debating whether to just go back to that piano sound at the beginning. And I was like, you know, I kind of didn't want to add piano sound, but I feel like it just kind of goes with this. It's kind of a gospel-y, soulful feel, and I think piano will fit right into this sample. So I went ahead and used Keyscape, and I'm going to go ahead and just use a regular grand piano, the first sound that comes in Keyscape, which is, you know, you can't go any more. This is the very first sound that they recommend, I guess, and it's honestly one of the best sounding pianos still to this day that I use. Oh my goodness, this sample is crazy, bro. And let me low in a little bit. It's a little deep. That piano sounded rich though, really rich. Okay, now let's start adding some drums. Nice little snare here. This one sounds kind of nice. Let's see, let's just go. Let's go with the step sequencer. I would play it, but I don't know. I feel like you can sing on this, and at the same time you could just throw big, like start rapping on this. Now let's go ahead and find a kick really quick. This is a nice fat kick right here. Let's do 64 steps though, and let's leave it at 16. Like the right kick pattern. Okay, this has to be it right here. Hey, there it goes. We made it happen. All right, let's bring in some hi-hats now. I don't know if I should EQ this kick a little bit. Just make it. I feel like I'm about to start spitting something on this, like just like some Meek Mill type of vibes. I don't know. Type of vibe. All right, let's bring in some hi-hats. Let's see what we got here. New drill, huh? We're gonna make this 64 steps, and I'm gonna put a roll in here somewhere. It's like I feel it. It should go somewhere around here. Maybe like around the second time it comes around. Nah. A. Let's put another 2 right here. Ooh, I kind of like that hi-hat. Yeah, it's not gonna work, but it sounded pretty dope, not gonna lie. You know, at some point we're gonna have to pitch this one up right here to duplicate that after we bring in the bass probably, and then make this super high pitched, like Yeshua, like really, I can't sing, but you know what I mean, like just make it an octave higher, transpose it, probably bounce it in its place here, maybe bounce in place, yada yada, put Yeshua. Might as well, we're just doing it already. We're just doing it, I guess. Yeshua 2. Wait a minute. I want to keep both though. That's the problem. See, when you do this, I think, oh wow, I didn't know it was gonna happen. I think you don't keep this one anymore, but it's fine. Because now what we can do is you delete this one right here, up here, and then duplicate this. And if you want to, just copy and paste right here. Just bring it down to the bottom, mute this. Then we're gonna go here and transpose to 12. And yeah, that sounds terrible, bro. So let's bring it back. What we're gonna do is EQ it even more here, since it's already EQ'd at the beginning. And just, there you go. I love it. And then just add extra reverb. You gotta use Valhalla for everything. It's just Valhalla it up, everything. And we're gonna just stereo pan these hi-hats real quick. And you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and use a pancake for this. Why not? Pancake 2. And reduce the mix to maybe like 60 or 57%. Let these hi-hats swing from left to right even more. Now I'm gonna go just use a bass from Trillion like I always do, because, well, not always. I don't know what I did there, but sometimes I go here. This is my go-to bass. No, not that. Outside bass. Let's try this outside bass. There we go. Now let's just fix this bass. It's a little too crazy right here. I'm not too crazy about the bass, but let's rearrange this beat, add a couple perks here and there. The sample is sounding fire, low key. So let's just add like an open hat somewhere around and a couple perks. Let's rearrange it and let's hear the final result in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Bless those keys, the RMC.
So you already know, if you're at the deep end of this video, comment down below. Deep end. Thank you so much. Let me know what you guys think of this beat. It was a little bit different. I don't know, I could hear a singer on it, but I could also hear somebody rapping on it. I'll probably still put it on my beat store. Why not? It sounds like something, I don't know, maybe like an R&B singer could be on. So anyways, guys, thank you so much. Let me know what type of videos you want to see, especially for my deep enders. Do you guys want me to continue doing the R&B thing? I feel like that's a lot, like a lot of people want to see that more than like the other fire hard stuff. And honestly, I'm kind of tired of all that trap. Anyways, thank you so much for being at the deep end of these videos. Don't forget that the Patreon is open. You can get this loop today for just paying $3 a month. Is really nothing to get loops every single week. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. And until next time, stay blessed and stay positive. God bless. Peace out.